all, you need to have a recording software. So the recording software I propose, and well, most YouTubers propose, is OBS Studio, and there'll be a download link in the description. So go ahead and download that. After you're done downloading and setting up OBS Studio, use the settings right now on screen. Quick disclaimer, if your PC is kind of low end, this settings might not really work on it. So yeah, use it. It's straight on screen right now. Well, after doing those settings, you're probably wondering what else to do. Well, record your video. So all you do is just hit the record button and start recording. After you're done recording your video, you probably want to upload it. Well, there are a few steps you have to go through before you do that. First of all, you need to render the video. Render means, well, make it more smoother. If you didn't have the thing called motion blur, there's something called Technos blur. It'll be download link in the description. It's basically a software that makes your video way much more smoother and puts it in 60 FPS so it can fit into an editing software. So yeah, go ahead and download that and then just follow these steps. Okay, after you have the Technos blur, you're just going to want to click on the thing called blur, drag your video into the command prompt thingy, and then just wait. After your video is done rendering, now all you have to do is just edit the video. So there are two editing softwares of choice, Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve. One is free, one is paid. DaVinci Resolve is the free one and Premiere Pro is the paid one. But I wouldn't be doing a tutorial on how to edit itself, on how to edit like in the software, but if you guys want me to make a tutorial on how to edit, get this video to 10 likes, okay? Only 10 likes, that's all we need. But yeah, in this video, I suggest you guys use DaVinci Resolve. It's free, you know, and there's this paid studio version, but if you want, you can also download Premiere Pro. There'll be both of those links in the description right now. So go ahead and install DaVinci Resolve. And then just follow some tutorials on YouTube, there are lots. Finish editing your video, now you just want to upload it. Well, there are two more steps until you have to do that. First of all, we need to create a thumbnail, which makes people click on the video. So let's go over to our software, Photoshop. Okay, as you see, I've built into a world right now, and okay, yeah. All you actually just want to do right now is download a mcyt NPC mod. It's what's going to help you create a thumbnail, you know. So what we're gonna do right now is I want to create a thumbnail like, I don't know, hacking in Bedwars, something like that, okay? So I'm gonna use Red Bull, okay, and bridge up. I'm just going to create a little bridge here. NPC wand, any mob clone, okay? Clip the mob cloner over here. Go to poses. And let's select bridging, because we're bridging. Then over here, as you can see, it's in the wrong position, so what I'll just do is basically scaffolding. So I'm gonna click the NPC wand, as you can see. Texture, click on player, then put in your name. Oh, that is my username. As you can see, it changed to my skin. It's highly accurate. It's just without cape. So then after that, we're gonna go to inventory. Yeah, okay. We have the blocks placed in already. All now we do to do is take a screenshot. So that's the reason why I said you guys need to have a middle tier PC is because we're gonna have to run shaders on this. So the shaders I run for my thumbnails is complementary shaders. We're just gonna load this up. Okay, I've loaded it up. As you can see, it's looking awesome, great, you know. And well, always have your FPS at unlimited if you don't want it to lag. Then we're just going to bring down the render distance so it doesn't show the slime blocks. See? The slime, you know. It really looks pretty clean now. Now all we'll really have to do is just go over here, okay, and get our render distance to 30. Always make sure it's set to 30. And that's literally just it. Now all we have to do is just find a perfect place for this. No, maybe somewhere like this. Okay, I actually need to find a good position. from top. Top does not look that good. Looks good from bottom actually. So yeah, we're just going to try to find a good angle. From forward doesn't seem that good. Yeah, this looks like a good angle. So we're going to click F2 to save it. Then we're just going to back out into our photo editing software. And also remember to exit from the shaders. Always remember to exit from the shaders and put your settings back to normal. Because when you load up in game, okay, it's going to look super unoptimized and super buggy, you know? So I already saved, and yeah, let's hop back into Photoshop or Photopea, any one of those, and let's edit it. Let's go. Okay, as you guys see, I've already loaded up into Photoshop. There's another type of Photoshop that's free called Photopea, but in this tutorial I'm going to be using Photoshop because this is the standard one. So as you guys see, there's a background thing here. We're going to want to delete this, and then to select our character, maybe make the character bigger, smaller, whatever we want to do. We're just gonna have to over here click on polygonal lasso tool. No, don't click on lasso tool, just polygonal lasso tool. Sorry if I don't know how to pronounce that. They'll just zoom in using Alt and scroll wheel and start selecting by clicking, dragging here, click and go to the next edge. Since it's blocked, it's way much more easier to do this. And yeah, just do it like this the whole time and we'll be done. Okay, after you're getting like closer to the end of this thing, you're gonna want to go to the end, which is over here, the feet. Let's just finish this up a little bit. Then boom, we're here. Click it, then click Control G on your keyboard to duplicate it. So now we got like a second deck of Merway. I think basically created an army of them, you know, but in this tutorial I'm just gonna leave it like this, leave it how it looks like this. Then now what we're gonna do is select the sky. Well, by selecting the sky we have to select everything except the blocks on the character, which is gonna be pretty hard. Or we can just do this, we should just leave our character like this. But no, we are not gonna do that. So we can use to do this, we can simply use the eraser button, the magic eraser tool, where if we click or hold up, we need to convert this. There is rasterize it to make it look better, and click this. If it doesn't work like this, guys, which it is working pretty well right now, it's just that you can use the remove background option, but in this tutorial we're just gonna use this because sometimes the remove background option doesn't work perfectly, and you can see it's kind of removing it how we want it to be removed. You can zoom in and click on what you want to be removed. It kind of knows what to remove. This thing, you can use it to remove PNG files that still have a little bit of white in them, or literally anything. Let's just quickly erase all this stuff. As you guys can see, we're already done. I mean, there's still kind of small parts of blue there, but you know, we can't do everything well. So what we're going to do is go into our files, just gonna drop in our sky. The reason I had to blur it out because they had something personal in there, you know, and then just put the sky under your character. Then just drag it. You can drag it how much you want. You can drag it into the cloud or anything like that. You just drag it and voila, you have it. To make it brighter or anything like that, go into image adjustments and hue saturation. You can actually just bring up the hue to change the color of your character. Like this. Bring up the saturation and bring it up a little bit, you know. Don't change the hue that much. I mean, put it a little bit more to the theme of my skin. Boom. Then you can go to layer and just play around with these thingies. I don't like, it's not really important how it works, but brightness and contrast, that is important actually. I need to know how to use these things. Just have to work around with it, learn how to use it, and in no time you'll be good. So you're already good. You're good with what you have. You can still increase this, and then just click here. Hold up. Yeah, we can remove this because it's not really needed now. Already done. It's not gonna remove everything perfectly, as you guys can see, but it is gonna remove something, okay? It's gonna make it look way much more cleaner than it was before. So then just gonna go here, click on layer 1, voila. We now move it around how we want to and where we want to. We can move it around here. It is still gonna leave a mark here, so I should just make it bigger. Here. I'm good. See how good this looks now. Now all you have to do is create a text. Now to create a text, we just over here go to the text parts and write whatever you want. To be honest, I'm not gonna really write that much, except of Bed Wars, or put the Bed Wars icon, whatever you want to do. But I'm just going to write something cool like best thumbnail. So you're gonna want to best thumbnail. Okay, boom. Make it look like this, and it's good. It's pretty good. You're gonna want to make it so it's under, and you can blend it through. Obviously, we're gonna go into the blending options and do something like a drop shadow. So it looks pretty good now. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty good now. It's not looking that bad. It's looking okay, you know. You can still add a little thing, a little small thing. So you can add like a gradient thingy. So I'm actually just gonna delete this, you know, and do it again. But now, just best. Okay. Click here. Thumbnail. So boom, best thumbnail. Drag it here. Put this underneath the character. We're going to create a little tilt, so it doesn't look all natural and stuff. Boom. Best thumbnail. It is looking pretty good. I would say so myself. Tilt it around like this, and it looks okay. If I'm being honest, it looks okay. But I do want to bring it down a little bit and make it bigger. Oh. Yeah, okay. Level it out a little bit. Don't want everything to be into my character. I'm going to move this here. Okay. Boom. Then tilt this also, but not as much as we tilted this one. Just on top. best thumbnail. So it looks like this. Yeah, it looks pretty okay, right? This, guys. And now what we do is we go to the text and drop shadow it. Add an opacity, a big opacity, but not that big of an opacity. Just add a small little opacity. Boom. Best noise. The noise shouldn't be that big. Well, that's gonna look pretty bad. Reduce it. Distance it. A little bit. This. Boom. And now we're gonna go into gradients. Okay? So what I want it to look like is best for yellow and thumbnail for white. So we're gonna go into the gradients and click on it. Look for grays, okay? Here's the grays, okay? Click on this one, okay? This one. So click on it, boom, it looks like this. Don't make the opacity that big unless it's going to look fully gray. Make it look like this. If you want, you can add a texture or a pattern, but I'm not going to do a pattern. I'm just going to leave the texture, scale it around a little bit, maybe a little cracks. Not that much of a depth. Maybe like a little depth, like this. Okay, it's looking pretty good, guys. Pretty good. It's looking. Now go to text, color. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. No. Best. I am not looking. Look for yellow. And boom. I mean, that's not really the shade of yellow that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a more of SpongeBob vibe, you know. Yep. Something like this. I mean, it's just similar to the last color, but yeah. Now we're gonna want to do the same thing for thumbnail, but actually we're just gonna make it a little bit bigger and tilt it like this. Almost so it's normal position, but we're just going to tilt it like that, so it looks a little bit more professional, you know. And then we're gonna look for thumbnail over here. Do the same thing, just without the gradient overlay and the texture thingy. And I'm actually just going to change it up a little bit because, as you guys saw in the last one, we didn't put inner glow and outer glow, so we're going to just glow it up. To be honest, when making a thumbnail, it's mostly put on what you feel, how you feel it's supposed to look like, you know, not on the tutorial. So just play around because your thumbnail might look really much different. So don't put on setting that's wrong. Outer glow, inner glow. Look for white inner glow. No. Okay, fine. Red inner glow actually looks good. Don't leave a red inner glow. I did not know it looked like that. My fault. And now our thumbnail is kinda done. Not really. I actually want to change the color of the blocks to make it look way much more professional. To do that, we're just going to right click, blending option. Yeah, I think we're done with our thumbnail. So yeah, go ahead and file, and when exporting it, click export as. Okay, not quick export, just export as. And then make sure that the quality, okay, it's always set to 100%, and the format is a JPG, okay, JPG always. So yeah, I'll meet you on the next side. After you're done recording your video, rendering your video, editing your video and making yourself a thumbnail, you can now go ahead to youtube.com and upload it. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We need the subs. So yeah, I hope I helped you out in this tutorial, and see you in the next one.